Hi everybody, I'm George Bumann with the Yellowstone Life. It is autumn in Yellowstone, one of our absolute favorite times of the year, and one of the most enjoyable things that we like to do over here in this time of year is to watch the elk rut. It's where the biggest bulls go head to head over who gets to sire the next generation. Whether you're in Mammoth or anywhere else in the park, look for it, but also listen for it. The bulls will first contend over who has breeding rights by bugling back and forth. And that sounds a little something like this. The cows also vocalize a fair amount, and the cow calls its term sounds a little something like this. As they're talking to each other, their calves, and this whole dynamic builds as the season gets to about mid-September. It runs all the way into October, so watch for it. And some of the subtle things is when these bulls come together, it's not just a fight. There's this ritualized behavior they go through first to try to figure out who's the top guy. It may start with the bugling, and if that doesn't solve it, they may go into thrashing brush and small trees to try to intimidate the other. If still that doesn't work, you may see them go into a parallel walk, where these two enormous bulls will walk parallel to one another and almost as if choreographed. They'll turn and turn again, showing each other how big they are. And if still that doesn't do it, watch for the main event to start. They'll bow their heads and get closer until finally they'll engage with those antlers, and it becomes a pushing match, and whoever falters first loses. So they're constantly trying to push each other off balance and shoving through sagebrush. It can be intense. It may only last a couple seconds, but in other times it could go on for many minutes. The last thing a bull wants to do is get hurt right before winter, or killed, of course. So they go through all these other things first. And as you start to watch, look for some of the more subtle things too, especially when it is between cows and bulls. And there are times when a female might be ready to breed and the bull hasn't picked up the message. So she will go so far at times as to rub her face on his flank or across his back, sniff his antlers, and if he still hasn't gotten the message, she may actually mount him. Keep watching, because you just are most likely going to get to see the next generation sired. Safety's number one. Be careful out there, because these bulls will go after not only each other, but cars, people. So stay close to your vehicle, stay close to something you can get cover behind or inside of, and enjoy what you see. For more on this, our writing, photography, and artwork inspired by this time of year here in Yellowstone, please visit us at yellowstonelife.com. That's yellowstonelife.com. And I'm George Bumann. Have a great time, and let us know what you see.